Alright, so here's the problem right now. I was messing with this the other day. I'm getting ready to change the rods and main bearings, and I had the valve covers off, and I just so happened to mess with the fuel injector rack, and I have two stuck injectors on this side and 3 on that side. So just a close-up of the stuck injectors here. There's one, if you can see my finger, right there, that's connected to this arm. And this arm, right here. And they're not moving. So if you look over here, let me move this, it's easier to move. You can see you can see this injector here moving. These two aren't. And they're tight. So, I'm no Detroit guy. So this is going to be a feat. So sometimes answers to problems are right in front of my face. And I didn't even realize it, but I had this table over on the other side, and yesterday I was working on these injectors. I was kind of wishing I had another tool cart, because all my tool carts are covered in junk, and I don't feel like cleaning them off because I don't have a place to put the junk. So I had this thing here, which was my dad's, I guess, and it adjusts height, so I just covered it in some cardboard, and it makes a nice tool cart, so it'll work good enough. The cat's back. He was missing yesterday. The other side, I think it's got maybe 2 or 3 stuck. They're stuck so bad the spring's stuck down on the plunger. But a few times up and down with between the slide hammer and that brass punch, it freed right up. Seems a lot better already. I'm just going to put a little PV glass there in here. They're all working pretty good, you know. Here's the other side. I haven't taken anything off the old motor when it comes to the compressor or the power steering, because I didn't want to take it off and leave it on the floor and then have to refer to pictures on how everything was plumbed. So I'm going to try to plumb everything the same way that motor was, except for I'm only going to run one antifreeze pipe off this side, because I don't really have access to that side of the motor in the bus. So I'm just going to run everything off this one side and eliminate the other. There's 2 sets of lines running up and down the bus. I don't need both sets. I only need the supply and the return on the one side. Alright, that's that side. So, that's good. Let's see what we got here. So this one's definitely stuck. So this one here, the plunger's stuck. So, I think this one was stuck too. They're all moving now. I might have to take the lines off this one. So there's really only one stuck. There's like a little grommet on the end of this crossover bolt that seals, which I'm guessing is an oil line that goes across. I just want to make sure that's clear before I pull the take the jake off. This jig has a wire on it. So this one's stuck. I'm sure this is going to be a sore subject. This is how I was doing it. You know, let me take them lines off. So that came right up. So now that it's up, I'm going to spray a little juice in the injector here. What the hell? I thought I loosened that. Fuel came out of there, some dark yellow fuel. That's good. Let's see, I'm going to tap this with a brass punch and see if it sticks down again. So it's staying up. Now one on that side, as I hammered it, it just was going, kept going down. And it did that twice. And then it came up, so. Maybe now I can get the, oh good, so the rod's loose too now. Alright, cool. So we got all four working. That one seems a little slow. Probably just needs more little lube. It's been, yeah, I'm sure this motor's been sitting a long time. This motor was like remanned in '97 or something. I think it's been sitting in a warehouse a year after that. But everything's new on it. That wasn't bad at all. So let's hope they're done sticking. They'll probably run away on me. Anyway. Looks good. Turn the motor over a little bit too. I think these three were, maybe in these three and that were frozen. And now they're going good. It makes me really happy. Hopefully they stay good. I feel like Bob Ross sometimes when I talk. I guess because I'm thinking and talking. So some spots that tool's pretty good, the injector line tool. So I'm going to take a little grape cheese cracker and chicken salad break and edit some video and then get back to fixing that motor. So I'm going to take a little break. Yeah, it's cold. I'm back from my break. I gotta put this tiny screw back on and Jake brakes, of course. I'll hold this in place. Okay. Screwdriver and tighten that tiny screw up. Oh, here it is. Red screwdriver on a red motor. Maybe I should have painted it green. Make sure the rockers are on. Jakes are tight. Just double check that. I got a 50 first before I went to the 90. So all I do is put this little tube that's in between back where it was, snug it up. Polly's back. I hear you. What do you want? What? Alright, that's it. Okay, so that's done for now. All injectors are free. We are good to go, I think. We'll find out. I just had to check I wanted to see what the timing was on the injectors. So, at least everything's working now. 4 on that time. Cool. That's good. Okay. Buttoned up for now. I really wish my videos were in chronological order, but they're not. And I usually do like multiple jobs in one day. So some of the videos that you watch, if I'm painting, I may do a couple hours of painting and then some work on the engine and then weld something, who the hell knows. But the video you just watched, if you watched it, I'm talking like I have an audience, was frozen injectors on this motor, and there was 5 of them, and I freed them up, and I'm trying to streamline it down to like the nitty-gritty stuff. And the next video is me working on the bottom end, or checking the bottom end, and then I'll be putting it together. But in the meantime, I had made these mounts for to take the front. I
I had a bar mounted on the front of that. I had to take that off and put the jack stands on the side, so I made those mounts. And then I was just getting ready to put this adapter on this motor in the back so I can run the power steering pump like it was on this motor. And here the whole back of the engine was completely different. And I know it looked beefier, and I never even like looked at it that thoroughly until I got these gaskets. And I come to find out it's completely different. So yesterday I pulled the back of this motor off, and I'm going to have to do the same on this. And I'm going to steam clean that and get it primered and painted and put it on this motor. And then I'm trying to work my way up. And of course I just installed a rear seal on this motor. I'm going to try to salvage that and put it in the bell housing from this one. So that's where I'm sitting right now.